Alright, so today I was working my daily and I finally got the itch to, work on the car again. So I figured, you know what, I might as well make a video for you guys. And today we're going to be working on a couple things. My daily actually is a 2004 Honda Civic EX Coupe. I was working on the audio. The speaker wasn't working and some switches isn't working, so I fixed all that. But anyway, I figured I might as well work on the cars, and right now I'm about halfway through it. I have the feeler neck hose removed, and then the upper hose for the vacuum. And I also just had to remove this one right here, and I've already removed the stock fuel pump and the the connection for the sending unit up top. So the hanger, it's just 12 millimeter. 212 millimeter, and then it's just being held by a jack stand right now. So we're gonna go ahead and drop the tank and then replace it with the sump tank right here. Alright, so here we have the subframe replacement, and this is a BWR subframe brace, and I had the red one but I didn't really like it. I went ahead and got the silver one, so this should really complement the silver lower control arms and suspension. Speaking of suspension, by the way, I ended up preloading the springs as this because I'm gonna go ahead and lower the rear of the car, so I'm gonna have to take the lower control arms out again for me to be able to lower the car, because I had to spin the lower part of the suspension to adjust the height. So we're also going to be changing the front lower control arms because the bushings on there right now are pretty shot. So I figured instead of buying $55 of new bushings and press it in and do all that work, I figured I might as well just replace the whole thing. So here's a brand new replacement. And shout out to my friends at 16 Motorsport, DJ and Mark, for always coming through. So this is a aftermarket replacement one. That was just like a BWR aluminum one. And we're changing the calipers on the fronts as well. So alright, now we're talking. So now we're gonna have to put the sump tank in. Oh man, this thing smells like A85. Just throw some fuel in there. Alright, so we got the gas tank out, and right now I'm just gonna have to transfer the filler neck hose and all that, and just gonna inspect everything, make sure everything's good. Here's what we got. So this is the old gas tank, and we're gonna have to transfer these two hoses to the new one. So here's some funny things about old Hondas. Look at this thing. It basically just broke off. I didn't even put any pressure on it, and this thing just broke. Look at this shit. Jump. Alright, so we got the gas tank in there. It's nice and solid. So the next thing to do is to do the suspension work and adjust the height, put the subframe brace, and then move down to the front and put the lower control arm. So let's do it. So it's about, I don't know, 2 in the morning, and is it 1?
Yeah.
And my homeboy Corey came by and helped me out. Right now we're working on the upper control arms, and we have the old control arms right here, and you can see that. You can see why I changed it. Look at that bushing. And here's the replacement one, and we're working on putting the Pro Series upper control arms. Here's 17. There you go. And did the brakes. Gotta do the calipers. So we got the upper control arms, we have the lower control arms, and right now we're about to take the dash out to, you know, just to check all the harness, and we had to weld the cage, so we had to take the dash out anyway. So how are we doing over here, Corey?
Good. So it's just clips. Still connected somewhere.
Oh, the connection.
Which stairs?
There's a wire down here. So we're gonna try to just remove everything that we don't need. The heating control, I don't need that anymore. So take all this stuff out, weight reduction, and while Corey's doing all that, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this cluster light. I do have a replacement amber LED. So instead of having the regular yellow one, you could go ahead and use this one, and you have, you know, it's like, I guess it's like a JDM amber color. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. So if some of you don't know how this works, this is the original. It's kind of dark, but this is the original cluster bulb here, and these are the LED replacement. Basically, you just had to pull the bulb out. There you go, and you get the stock connector, and just pressed in the LED to it, and there you go. And all I had to do basically is just all I gotta do is just push it back in there, pushed it and twist it, and there you go, you're all set. Alright, so we just finished installing the LED amber lights, and here are the stock bulbs from the cluster. So it looks like Corey's already done with all the climate stuff, and these are like maybe at least like 20 pounds each. So we don't need those no more. What's going on here? What we got going on here, Corey?
Take all the unnecessary plastic stuff off.
So looking good to me. You get the brake duct right here. Proportioning bulbs in the inside. And yeah, we're getting somewhere. So I'm also going to be removing the bar on the steering wheel here. You can see it, because all it really does is it holds the steering wheel. There's a bolt down here, just 12mm bolts. So you can take this out and put a bolt this way, lock it from the bottom or lock it from the top. Either way, it should work. That should probably be another, I don't know, 5 pounds maybe, if that, but every little thing helps. So alright, so I've removed the steering pipe, and just have to remove, just gotta get out of the way. the dash bracket, so you can get to the 12 mil volts, the two 12 mil bolts right here. And basically all I did was just to put a nut and bolt right here. Oh, you can see it. There you go. The sole purpose of, you know, the pipe. So this is about, I don't know, maybe 5 pounds maybe. So, but when you get a roll cage, every little thing helps. So I'm gonna try to remove all the weight that I don't need. So yeah. So we have completely gutted the dash, and we're just basically just bolting back on there. And I think that should be it for tonight. It's about, I don't know, it's probably almost 4 in the morning, so probably call it a night and get some rest. So that's it for today, guys. Make sure to click subscribe for future updates, and I will see you guys tomorrow.